I was ready to call it quits, but then a familiar color caught my eye. Is that a brass lobster claw I see? Let's take a look inside. Yep, it's vintage Coach, and she's coming home with me for a much needed spa day. Meet Miss Pocket Purse, made December of 1995. She's unraveling, and I can understand why. With 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets, Miss Pocket Purse held it together in a world of pocketless pants for almost 30 years. Alright, let's get started. First up, a little vacuum therapy. Next up, a suede eraser and brush to lift out dirt that's probably older than some of you watching. A quick swipe with suede cleaner, and Miss Pocket is already feeling lighter. And before we move on, let's remove the brass hardware. It's actually so easy. Just unbend the prongs on the back and pop them out. The lock has 4 prongs, but the turning clasp only has 2. Don't worry, we'll get it all back on later, I promise. But for right now, it's time to tie up some loose ends. First, I'm using a thread zapper to remove and secure the existing stitches. You'll need 2 needles for this, 1 on each end of the thread. I'm using a saddle stitch, which basically creates 2 mirrored straight stitches for extra reinforcement. Much better. Alright, now it's time for saddle stitch scrub-a-dub-dub. Using a damp horsehair brush, of course. Wiping it off in sections using a dry microfiber cloth. Make sure to get all the little pockets, and don't forget about her straps. When she's all clean, stuff her back into shape, and let's treat her to a nice relaxing massage. Paying close attention to her scratches. What do you think? Is she giving pocket full of posies or pocket full of sunshine? Maybe both. She does have 4 pockets after all. As for her worn out edges, let's give them some extra TLC with a heavy leather balm. Buff it all out with a soft horsehair brush to remove any excess and for even distribution. And to make her really shine, let's polish up her brass using Brasso and some Q-tips. That already looks so much better. But there's still a little verdigris left, so I'm going in with my nail polish lock. And I'm using a dry jewelry wipe for that extra sparkle. Okay, let's get these brass pieces back on the bag for the final reveal. As a reminder, here's Miss Pocket Purse before, and here she is after. Looking like a completely different bag. Her scratches have blended in beautifully, and you'd never guess that she was almost 30 years old. Even her worn down corners are back to life. She came with a crossbody strap, but I swapped it out for this Coach chunky strap that I just got, and I love it so much more. I styled her with an asymmetric top and flared jeans, with platform loafers, and a kiss-like bag charm, and some glasses to lean into the 90s vibes. What do you think?